All right. So first of all, thank you guys for joining me. I'm really excited about this topic. It's something I've wanted to implement in my business for years, and I finally sat down and did it at the beginning of January. And although I'm not 100% using it fully, I've already seen a big change, and I think this is really going to help you guys, especially if you're newer, because you can implement this stuff right away, and it will make it so much easier in the long run. So the first thing about systems is having systems in your business is so important, because without systems, you're going to be all over the place. Systems allow you to focus and get more accomplished in a smaller amount of time because you know what you're doing. The most important thing to do when implementing systems is to find ones that will work for you. What works for me might not work for Shannon. What works for Shannon might not work for Susie. So we all kind of work differently because we're all individual business owners, and you just need to kind of play around and see what works the best for you and use those systems. You need to try different things and then tweak and adapt them to make them work for you. Do you like planners? Do you like checklists? Do you like to do everything digital, like a Trello board or something on an iPad or a digital planner? So first figure out how you like to work and then go from there. So one of the things I like to look at is, as far as like doing your daily tasks, do you like a rigid structure? Like, do you like to say, every Monday I do this, every Tuesday I do this, every Wednesday I do this? Or do you work better when you have a list of what needs to get done for your week and you can pick and choose as you need to? So for me, that's how I work. I can't say every Monday is my customer day, every Tuesday is my team day. That does not work for me at all. But some people like that kind of a structure better. I like having what needs to get done for the week, what needs to get done for the month, and I get them done in my chunks of time as I like to get them done. Okay, so the first system that I think is like the most important thing you can do in your business, the most important thing you should be doing in your business is tracking your numbers. Even if you're just a team of one, track your numbers every single day, because that will you'll be able to look month over month, and you can make notes. You could say, on this day, you sold this much PRV and there was a Valentine's Day launch. So when you look back next year and you're looking at this January versus next year, you can look back and go, oh, I had a lot of sales that day because there was a launch, as opposed to just being like, why did I sell that so much that day? What I like to do for tracking numbers, let me share my screen. I have a bunch of my things saved to show you guys. Where is it? There we go. So I have this system. There's actually two different ones I got. Let me backtrack real quick. So if you are a pen and paper person, I recommend the Happy Planner. I love this. I love the disc bound system because I can take things out. I can move them where I need to. I can add things. I can take them away. I can see what works for me. And if something's not working, I can change it. But you could also, where is that binder? Oh, it's over there. You could just get a 3-ring binder and print this stuff out and put tabs in, if you want to go a little cheaper. So these two systems I got were made for a Happy Planner, but you can absolutely just use them in a 3-ring binder. So these two systems, I got them off of Etsy, and I don't use every one, but I'm going to show you I use the team numbers for this one. My computer's catching up. It's a little slow. Let me grab this too. Nope, that's not it either. It's in here somewhere. Fortunately, I can't just pull up one page of this. If I open it, I have to open the entire thing. Okay, this is the one I like the most. Daily numbers. And you can just print this out and print 12 copies. And then there's a spot right here for your previous year. So if you're brand new, obviously you won't have a previous year, but once you have a year under your belt, you can at the top put in what your PRV was at the end of last January, what your team wholesale volume, your group wholesale volume, which is the same if you don't have a director under you, so you can just cross one out. How many active frontline you had at the end of the month, what size your group and team was, and how many new people you sponsored. Then every day in January, you write down your PRV, your wholesale, your active frontline, your group, your team, and your new frontline. And at the end of the month, you have your final, and then you can use that for next year. And then on this page, you can write in, Valentine's Day launch or new buddy came out. So then next year, when you're looking at last year, you'll have all that in front of you, and you don't have to try to remember what was going on. There's also one that shows your yearly numbers, and I like this one better for the yearly numbers. And it just shows you your whole year at a glance. So you can write in your entire, and this one actually, I'm going to share these with you. If you don't even want to buy a planner, you can even just take these pages, and all these fields are editable. So you can totally change what's in these. So for this one, I like to use their year at a glance number. So before the tab in my planner where I have my daily numbers, I have the whole year. So it's this one here, and it's a 2-page, like a spread. So here you put the top, last year, January, your PRV, your TWV, your group, your active, everything that you're tracking on that other page, but you can put your whole year here and then write in your final from this year. So you'll have one piece of paper that has your entire 2020 on it and your entire 2021 on it. So at a glance, you can look at your 2 years back to back. And, I wish I had these for every year of my business, but so if you're new, start it now. Even if you're just a team of one, just start it now. See my notes. Yeah, so I just said that. So yeah, even if it's just you, start now so that when you do have a team, you're already in that habit of tracking your numbers. And honestly, every morning, before I even get out of bed, I log into my workstation, I go to my numbers, and I just screenshot it. So when I get up and I get to my planner after I work out and everything, I then have it in my phone and I just go track those numbers. You could do it before you go to bed. You could do it when you wake up, however works for you. Yearly. The second most important thing I think you should be doing is tracking your, having a follow-up system. So we did talk about follow-up systems. I don't remember if it was last month or the month before, but we did do a whole training on follow-up systems. So I'm not going to go back over that. It's on my YouTube channel. I think I posted it on the team page. If not, I can repost it. I definitely recommend Amy. Amy is the easiest way for you to do your follow-up. You can also do a pen and paper system, and all that's in my other training, so I'm not going to waste time explaining that. But your second thing, find a follow-up system that works for you and stick to it. Again, starting to follow up with your customers immediately is one of the best things you can do for your business. Okay, now, when we talk about your daily task, your monthly task, your weekly tasks, here's where you can have kind of two different things. You can do the scalable systems where you say every Monday I do my customers, every Tuesday I do my team, every Wednesday I do this, every Thursday I do this. Now, I don't have this on my computer, but I do have a link and I can share. It's a Superstar Directors system. I didn't like it. I tried using it, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Let me unshare my screen so I can see this bigger. Okay, so on hers, she has Monday. So this Monday will be for her entire month. And every Monday, she has post on her team page, follow up on all texts, emails, and messages, send thank you cards, schedule Facebook posts. And she has week 1, 2, 3, and 4. So every Monday for the whole month, you just check these off. Then she has other tasks broken down into week 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are her every single Monday. These are her different things on Monday. So on week 1, she will send out birthday postcards for her customers. She'll do her thank you cards. She'll email a monthly newsletter. The second week, she'll update her scent and warmer of the month, etc. So she has it broken down that she does different things every Monday. So all of this gets done throughout the month. It's just getting done in chunks so that you have a system of doing things. Then every Tuesday in this system is team day. So it's the same format, what you do every Tuesday. And this is the same every single day because you always want to follow up on your texts, post on your team page. Obviously, if you're not at this point, some of these may not apply to you. And I think this might be editable. But if not, like I cross things out. I'm like, I don't do that. And so everything she does on Tuesday has to do with her team. So every week she, does postcards, she mails things, she follow-ups emails and different things. Wednesday, she doesn't have one for Wednesday. Wednesday is she uses her Wednesday for like her run errands and kind of catch up, and, she doesn't have anything specific except for her Wednesdays. And then on Thursday is her hostess and recruit day. Same idea, different things broken down throughout the month. And Friday is a business day. And Friday she has things like clean office, restock her mobile office, order supplies, purchase the postage she needs for the month, purchase mailing supplies. All that kind of stuff is done on Fridays. So that's how this scalable system works. Now, if that works for you and you like that, you do this every Monday, this every Tuesday, this every Thursday, and you can even move them around. Like she doesn't like to do anything specific on Wednesday. Maybe you want Friday to be the day that you don't have anything specific to do and you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or however you want to work that. Now, for me, I don't like that because I might be waiting for something to come in before I can do customer mail out, so I can't do them on Monday. And then I get those supplies in on Thursday, so I want to do them on Thursday or Friday, but then I have other things to do. So for me, I don't like having, I need to do this on this day, this on this day, this on this day. I like to be able to pick and choose what I'm going to do every day, depending on what I have going on, and then just get it all done by the end of the week. And theoretically, if I take all my week one tasks and I do them all on Monday, other than my daily tasks of updating my numbers, following up with customers, etc., I literally could do all my weekly tasks on Monday, and I could take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. Not that I would, but that gives me more of a flexibility where, especially in the summer, if my boyfriend's off on a Friday, we go to Cape May a lot. So I might want to make sure I have everything done before Friday, so on Friday I can just do my numbers, follow up with my customers, do my quick little things, and take the day off. So I'm going to show you what I created. And I am loving this so much. These files I have, so I can share these on our team page. The other one I just showed you, I can share the link where she has it in a Dropbox. So let me share my screen. So where I got this from, a Superstar director shared, trying to find where, there's so many things open on my monthly, weekly. Okay, this one. A Superstar director shared this on her YouTube channel, and it's a blank form, so I can give you guys this, and you can decide what you want to do on week 1, 2, 3, and 4 for your business. And then it's got all your months on top, so you literally could have one piece of paper that you just check off when you do them for the whole year instead of having a million pieces of paper. Now, I broke this down into daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. So I just sat down, wrote down everything I need to do in my business over the course of a month, broke down what I need to do every day, what needs to be done every single week, and what needs to be done at least once a month whenever I get it done. And then I moved it around, like this is more important at the beginning of the month, this is more important at the end of the month. So what I did daily. So for me, I have one printed for every month of the year, and I only printed January through June because since this is a new system for me, I want to see if how this is working after I give it 6 months, and maybe I'll tweak things. So I have June, week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. It's the same exact tasks because I need to do these tasks every day, Monday through Friday. Well, I need to do them Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I want to check my numbers, and I'll probably post on the team page, but I won't do all of this on Saturday and Sunday. But for me, I have, in the morning, I want to read for 30 minutes. I need to post on the team page. I need to update my team numbers, follow up on all text, emails, Facebook and Instagram messages, team birthday shout outs, do all of my Amy to-dos, connect with 5 people on Facebook and leave a comment on their post. That one I'm really bad with because it's very time consuming. I try to get a couple done throughout the day, but like I said, it's not perfect. I'm doing as many as I can. Welcome text to any new downline and congratulate their sponsor, and shout out anyone newly active, 500, 1,000, and 2,000 PRV. Now, if you don't have a team, you can take some of these out and not do all of this every day. And then you can even maybe just put a couple on here and leave extra blank spots. And then you go, oh, I got a team member. Now I can, do this every month, and you can add to it. So then I have my weekly tasks. Now these are done every week. So every single month has a page. Week 1, I want to send customer order happy mail. So, okay, I do the same things every week because these have to be done every single week. So every week I want to send customer happy mail. I need to set up any new Facebook parties, group page, and my Visly app. Send new team welcome packets, follow up on host leads, follow up on recruit leads, reach out to 5 up and coming leaders, check in with frontline and downline who are in their first 70 days or not yet certified, email new collections to my customers if there's any LTO coming out, and log my weekly miles and expenses. Now, I can tell you I've just started this month, and I'm not getting all of these done right now, but I'm working at it. And hopefully by the next 2 months or so, I'll be on top of it and everything will get done all the time. But if not, it's okay. I still know what I need to get done. And if I see I don't get it done, I just got to make sure I do it the next week. And then I have monthly. So my monthly is laid out for the whole year, and I just broke it down to week 1 and week 2. And then week 3 and week 4 on a separate piece of paper. So I just have 2 pages for the entire year. So on week 1, I want to set my goals for the month. I want to fill out my team recognition form. That's on the other files I showed you. Update my goal trackers, update monthly numbers, team page shout outs, monthly team recap email. So I'm not going to read these all off to you, but this is all the stuff that I need to do every month, and I want this done in the first week of the month, like mail birthday postcards, mail Sentiversary postcards. I need to do those at the beginning of the month. I'm not going to mail them at the end of the month. Week 2, these things need to be done on week 2. Order supplies. So you can see in week 1, I'm checking my supply inventory levels, labels, brochures, postcards, mailing supplies, sample supplies. And then in week 2, I'm ordering those supplies. On week 2, this is done on purpose because on week 2 is when we get paid. So on week 2, I'm going to order my supplies. On week 2, I'm going to order the items for the boxes for the 500 and 1,000 PRV for the month before. I'm going to make Facebook party packs. Then on week 3, monthly tasks 2, week 3, I'm going to do these things. I'm going to mail so in week 2, I order the things for my boxes for the team. Week 3, I'm going to mail them because now by week 3, I have them in and I can get them in the mail. Mail the promotion mail all that team recognition stuff. Week 4, make samples for next month, update my customer emails, blah, blah, blah. So you can take this, it says my screen sharing is paused. Please move this window away from the shared application. What do you mean? Can you guys see my screen?
It just paused.
It just paused? You were able to see it up until then?
Yes.
Okay, so you get it then. I can just get out of here then, so that's fine. I will stop share. I don't know why it's telling me that though. So you can see, I know what I need to do every single day, what I need to get done every week, and what I need to get done throughout the month, broken up into my 4 weeks. So you can take that, and I will give you guys the blank one, and I can give you guys all of mine so you can get ideas and you can take what works for you. But I'm loving this system. But if you're more of a every Monday I do this, every Tuesday I do this, you can, hey Jackie, you can use the scalable systems where it tells you what to do every single day. Okay, expenses. You want to be on top of your expenses. because most years in January and February, I find all my receipts, go through all my bank statements, and it takes me an entire 12-hour Saturday to get my taxes ready. Not this year. So what I have here, hopefully it'll let me share the screen. This I got from a Facebook group, and I can link you guys to that group. Okay, so there's a group on Facebook. It's called US Tax Dollars and Cents, and it's run by a couple of Sensi consultants who work for like the government. Like, well, the one girl works for the IRS, and she's a STAR director, so she knows what she's talking about. And she's made these forms for us to make our lives easier. So there are instructions. There's your year tracker. Now you don't touch your year tracker because it's going to pull from every month that you do, and your monthly one will pull from your total monthly will pull from your individual month. So you can see January I've started. I'm doing this every Friday. So I ordered divider tabs, how much it cost. I paid for an app for my MileIQ. I paid for Amazon Prime. I bought thank you labels. I paid for my Photify app, my bank maintenance fee. And then it's got categories, and these are all the drop-down menus. So she's already got them all in here. So it makes it so easy if you sit down once a week and just look at what you spent your money on, whether you're looking at printable receipts that you got if you went to stores, or you look at your bank account or your Amazon, or a combination of all of it. Look on your Sensi workstation to see if you bought, like I bought the Catching Z's collection, and I am making samples for my VIP customers. So I'm writing off that whole collection because I'm using those bars for them. Catalogs, etc. So you put that all in here, and then it will move it, and it will put them all into your categories. And then at the end of the month, it'll move that to your monthly one. So you've got a tab for every single month, and then there's one for mileage. So you should have your starting mileage for the beginning of the year. If you don't have that now, I would just say start today. Go grab it tomorrow morning and put in what your starting mileage was, and then you can fill that out in here. And then she has a car 2, a car 3, and a car 4. I don't use this because I use MileIQ. It's an app. The app tracks every time I drive, and every night it tells me to classify my drives, and you can classify it as business or personal. So every night it prompts me, I actually really only do it once a week, but it prompts me to put everywhere I've driven that day, and then just swipe left if it's a personal drive, swipe right if it's a business drive, like going to the post office, going to, oh God, the terror just got in. If you go to the post office, if you go to the craft store because you're buying things for your business, if you're dropping off orders, if you're meeting someone for coffee to talk about the business, anything like that, that mileage is business expenses. So you can, if you use this app, I think it's like $7.99 a month, but it's so worth it to me to just be able to go in every week and just move it. And at the end of the year, it will give me a report of total miles driven and how many business miles I've driven. And I just have to pull that report and I'm done. So it's so worth it for me to pay that $7.99 a month. Excuse you, you can't eat chocolate. So the other thing she has on this page, so you can get this right from her Facebook page and I can share her group, but she has another thing that goes along with it. I gotta find it. I have way too many tabs open right now. There it is. Get out of there. So she has this on her Facebook page, and she has things you can't write off, and then she has advertising. Might include business cards, banners, signage, clothing, Facebook ads, YouTube. The next tab, apps and computer programs, Adobe, MileIQ, Over, if you use Photify, anything like that that you use for your apps. She has conventions and training. Did you register for SFR? Did you register for World Tour? Did you go to leadership? Did you go to boot camp? Did you pay a hotel room when you went to one of these events? Did you have to fly somewhere? Credit card and bank fees. You can write off your PayPal fees, your bank maintenance fee, displays for trainings, donations, event supplies, gifts, incentives and team building, insurance, internet, legal and professional services, meals, memberships, Amazon Prime. If you buy stuff for your business, Amazon Prime can be written off. Mortgage or interest or other interest, office supplies, phone or cell phone. My boyfriend's supposed to be watching this dog right now. Let me get rid of him. Can you get out? I'm doing a training. Get out. Get out. Sorry about that. My dog is in here ripping everything up. So you get the point. So you can get this page from her too, and you can, if you buy something, you can go to that and reference what category it's in, and then you know where to put it in your expense sheet. So that I highly recommend as well. Another thing that I track is annual sales and annual mentor award. We have a sheet that Scentsy does. I do it on this one. You write your PRV in every month. If you sell $30,000 in a year, it averages to $2,500 a month, but you don't have to be consistent as long as you hit the 30,000 in the year. You earn the annual sales award. You get a trophy with your name on it. You go on stage at Scentsy Family Reunion. You get a $1,000 bonus at the end of the year. And then the other one is annual mentor. So every time you sponsor someone, when they certify, they count. If they get to lead, it's another level. You need to have 14 people sponsored under you in that year, and you earn the annual mentor. Annual mentor is $25 bonus at the end. And same thing, you go on stage, you get a trophy with your name on it, all this stuff. It's a huge award to earn. At the end of the year, you get $25 for everyone who reached certified. You get $50 for everyone who reached lead. So it's a minimum $350 bonus. Now, the annual sales award is a higher bonus, but if you've personally enrolled 14 new people to your team in a year, your business is booming. So you get a lot more out of earning that award just because of what you're getting from having a team of that size than you do it for the bonus. So it's much bigger than just that bonus. So this is a tracker. I write down everyone who joins my team, and then I check off when they're certified. So not everyone on here is certified. I think I have 11, but they're not all certified yet. So I need to get to 14. And this one's fun because you can highlight every time they're certified, and you can highlight every time you've sold 5,000 until you get to that 30,000. And now for these awards, the Scentsy year is May 1st through April 30th. So a new one is going to start May 1st. So I already have a second one printed out. This one I printed in color for the new Scentsy year. So I would highly recommend starting May 1st, tracking this and working to earn these awards, because your business is going to be booming. If you're selling 30,000 a year and you're recruiting 14 new people and you're teaching them to recruit people, you're going to have such a solid business. And also, don't get discouraged by this. Don't look at that and go, there's no way I'm going to sell 30,000, or there's no way I can recruit 14 people. You're never going to know what you can achieve until you try. You have to try. That's where it all comes from. So what if you try this year and you don't earn it? Then next year, you're going to be one step closer. Frontline focus. Now, this is something that you would do if you have a team. Where's mine? So I think I have a screen share up of this one. So I highly recommend doing this as soon as you get one person on your team. Start this. I literally just started this. Here it is. I literally just started this last month or this month, and I wish I had started this years ago. So what this does for you. Oh no, I don't have it pulled up here. Okay, I don't have it. I'll just show you my binder because it's really easy. So all this is, I don't want you to see people's names. So you put your consultant's name, their join date, shooting star, sensational start, and then it has a spot for you to write in their, I just want to cover the name. Okay. So their PRV and what month. So you can just start this anytime. So if someone new joins my team, I can just add a page and start with the month they joined. I backtracked it to October so I can, when I look at it, I don't just want to start with January. I want to kind of look at a couple months in a row. So you put how much they sold, if they've recruited anyone, how much their group wholesale volume, how many people are in their group, their title, what level they are to you, and if you mailed them something. And the idea of this is to mail something to your team once every 3 months. So if 3 months have gone by and they haven't gotten anything for you, like find a reason to mail them something like, oh, look, you were active last month. That's amazing. I'm going to send you a card. Or you were active 3 months in a row. You know, like this person got my $500 box 3 months in a row. So I'm good. Like if she doesn't get anything from me next month, she's gotten something 3 months in a row. So you just want to look at like an overall their couple of months, so you can see trends. You can see if their PRV is going up, if their team is growing. You can see if their PRV is low but their group wholesale volume is high. That means they've recruited someone who's probably killing it, and maybe you need to look at that person. If you're just starting out, look at everyone. Don't just look at your front line, because you never know. It could be 5 levels down that you find someone who is like a rock star. And then I do this once a month. I think that's it. It says, I also wrote down like things you can mail them. If they were in your top 10, if they recruited someone, if they sold 500 PRV, if it's their birthday, if it's their anniversary, if they were active for the first time in a while, or if they were active 3 months in a row, or if they sold 500 3 months in a row. Just find a reason to reach out to them and mail them something once every quarter. New consultant checklist. This is something that you can print out, and it just has someone's name, when they joined, what's the reason they joined Scentsy, if you did a Zoom call and a workstation tour, how much they'd like to make a month, when their 15th day is, if they're having a launch party and what kind of launch party, did they add their story and a picture to their website, when's their sensational start date, have you discussed scent and warmer of the month with them, and have you checked in with them on week 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, this is just your whole team at a view in one piece of paper. And then there's these, and you can print one of these out for each individual person. So for each of those 4-week check-ins. So you can make like a binder tab. If you're just doing a binder, you can have like your daily numbers. You can have your new consultant form. You can have your frontline focus. You can put your systems, like however you want to work a binder. Get a 3-ring binder, get a happy planner, and just put in everything you need. And I don't know if I said this, but for the frontline focus, I highly recommend that the second you get your first team member, put them in there. Like I have a whole binder for my team, but if you have one person, just make a tab in your binder, make that your frontline focus section until you have a big enough section to pull it out into its own binder. But just track that one person on your team. New consultant checklist. I said that. And then there's one more thing I'm going to make. All those purple ones I showed you that I made, I even made one for housework. Like I'm obsessed with that purple one, but I'm actually going to do one where I'm going to break down every single year since I joined, and then every single month across the top, and I'm going to put my PRV. So I have one piece of paper that's going to show me how much I sold every year, and I'm going to make one for my commission. So I can at a glance look at how much I've made every month in my business, because I love numbers. All right, is there anything else? And I'll just show you real quick my binder. So like my binder, I've got the happy planner. So the first thing I keep in here is my yearly awards. I have this, which I love. It's on these forms I'm sharing with you guys. It says, want to earn more, learn more. And it's got suggested books that you want to read and the author. So if someone recommends a really good business book or a self-help book or a personal development book, you can see I have a lot on this list I want to read this year. So you can kind of keep track of books you want to read, which I think is really good. And then I keep all my checklists in here. And then I think I just have my regular calendar. And then at the back, I have my numbers, my daily numbers. I also have in here my follow-up system. So you can kind of take what works for you. I mean, you don't have to do all of this. You know, maybe just start with doing like a daily, weekly, monthly tracker or a scalable system, however that works for you, and work on that for a little bit, and do a follow-up system too. And then maybe go, all right, I'm going to now implement a frontline focus, and I'm going to have a new consultant checklist form. So don't get overwhelmed. You don't have to do it all. Just find what works for you and do something. Like I can sit down and go, all right, you know, I got 15 minutes, dinner's just about ready. I could say, what else haven't I done today? Oh, I could do that real quick. I can post that on Facebook real quick, or I can reach out to this one person real quick. So I like these checklists I have, because I know when I have a little bit of time or a lot of time, what I can get done. And then this is the last thing I'm going to show you. I recommend printing out your goals. This is in front of me. These are my personal goals for the year and my business goals for the year. These are on a whiteboard in front of me. I look at them constantly. So if you don't have clear goals, I would make some, because yeah, you could say, I want to sell a lot of PRV and I want to recruit a lot of people. But if you say, I want to recruit one person a month, or I want to recruit 2 people a month, or I want to sell 500 a month, or I want to sell 2,000 a month, like have some kind of concrete goals, because then you can look at it and be like, all right, I did that. And then you'd be like, all right, check that off. What's next? So I think having your goals really mapped out is really important. I think that's all I have. So I'm going to unmute you all. And if anyone has questions, comments, I'm not going to. Okay, I've unmuted some of you. Unmute yourself if you have a question. That's just easier. No questions?
I think your sister's dog has a question.
He always does this, especially when I get new stuff in. That's Apollo.
She has 2 little dogs.
So cute.
My dog just broke in the room again. Rocky, can you stop? He's a terror. He's a beast. All right, well, if you guys don't have questions, I will let you all go. What time it is? 45 minutes. That's a good meeting. I'm doing another meeting next month on recruiting, because I feel like that's one I get asked about all the time. This meeting I will get uploaded either tomorrow or the next day. I'll get it on YouTube and then I'll post it to the team page. So if you want to go back to it, when I post it, I will also in the comments post the link to the scalable systems. I think there's a link to the frontline focus. If not, I have it. And then I'll post all my files so you guys can pick and choose what you like, and you know, go from there. So thank you all for joining me. It was great seeing you guys.
Thanks.
Susie, your hair is so long.
Yeah, well, there's not really salons out here.
Where exactly
almost,
are you?
I'm in the north rim of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, she sent me a picture the other day. She's like, I don't have Wi-Fi, but this is my view. And it was just like, amazing.
I'm like 2 hours from a grocery store.
Oh my God.
You're what, like an hour from the post office?
No, I'm an hour from our mail shed.
Oh,
So the road gets closed up here, and they deliver our mail about an hour away to a building that's just locked and there's nothing in it. So it's about an hour and 40 minutes to the actual post office.
Oh my God. Crazy. I would love to be in the middle of nowhere like that though. Like I want to move to like Montana or something where there's just no people around. It'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I just want some internet.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Yeah. She sent me like an image on Facebook Messenger, and like I think it came through like 3 hours later. I'm like, I just got it.
What made you move there?
We're working out here, and my boyfriend and I.
Oh, okay.
So kind of crazy. It's I like it.
Yeah, she used to be my district manager. Left all behind and went to go explore.
Yep.
Oh, this freaking dog. All right, well, I'm going to let you all go. I will get this up within the next 2 days, depending how I feel. I feel like from what I've heard that with this thing, we're going to get very fatigued and then feel great. Like I felt great most of today, and like the last 2 hours, I've just been like, I need to go to bed. So when I have the energy, I will get this up. And if I don't have the energy, you may not hear from me for a day or so. So try to help each other out on the team page if you can. And if I don't answer you right away, if you send me a message, just bear with me because we've got the COVID. So
Well, feel better, and if there's anything that we can do for you.
thank you. Just try to help each other out on the team page so that if I can't get to you guys, I mean, I'm sure I can because I'm like a workaholic and I worked all day today and I was like, I need to go watch TV, and now it's 9 o'clock and I haven't stopped yet. I did take an hour-long bath though. That was nice. So, all right, really, thank you. Have a great night, you guys. And if you guys have any questions you think of after the fact, either post on the team page or just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right.
Thanks.
Mm.
Have a
Feel
good
better.
night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.